morning, everyone. Welcome to Cosmos and Spread. This is Michelle Rogers. Today is your daily reading for the General Collective. This is October 30th, 2022. I will begin with scrying the crystals, and then we'll go on with topping the reading off with the Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. I hope everyone is having an extremely blessed day today. Here we go. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does the collective need to know for this daily reading for October 30th, 2022, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. Here, Spirit? Yes. Okay, I'm seeing a shock factor right off the bat. Okay, Spirit, what's going on here? Please give me some more clarity on this. Okay, I'm seeing another shock factor. Okay, so here's what I'm getting so far. So I have what appears to be a feminine energy. Now, listen, this does not have to be a female, okay, in body. It's a feminine energy. This is not gender specific. However, I'm seeing a feminine energy as if she is behind the back of someone, and her mouth is like really spread open wide, like in shock, and like, what? Okay. And then there is this other energy that appears to be, it's almost like appears to be masculine yet feminine. And I know we all have masculine and feminine within us. But it's like this person looks like they are more masculine, but yet I'm feeling the energy of feminine. Okay. So take that how that resonates within your situation. But this person that I'm seeing that I'm feeling is masculine and feminine strongly. That could mean that they are more of a balanced person, okay, than this person that's in the background looking at them, watching like, oh my gosh, okay, that kind of thing. So this balanced person is looking at me, not the other person. Okay, so it's like the head is turned away from this other person that's like in complete shock. Okay, so this balanced person is looking towards me. And I'm seeing both eyes open clearly. It's almost like I get this feeling from how this balanced person is looking at me. It's like almost like a It's like I feel like they know this person that's in that shock factor mode is doing something or acting a certain way towards them, towards the balanced person. So that would be hopefully you that's watching this. Hopefully those of you that are watching this are the balanced ones. But it's like this person is, how can I explain this, Spirit? It's like, okay, it's like this balanced person is not even affected emotionally by what this person in the background is saying or doing to this balanced person. It's like this feeling of this balanced person is just moving forward. They're not even spending their time of day thinking about, or it's kind of like this feeling of, okay, I see what you're doing, I see you, but oh well, I'm not bothered by it, I'm moving forward, I'm going on. It's that kind of energy. Like it's almost like I feel like that the person in the beginning Uh, for some of you, they may be like trying to push your buttons somehow, like screaming and yelling or acting really, really, off the chain or, unhooked, as they say. Uh, Acting very, very, doing things or saying things that are just out there. Okay. And, but it's like they're doing that to get your attention because they're angry. For some of you, they could be jealous. But I feel like from what I saw, it's just like you're moving forward. You're just like, huh, okay, whatever. I see you. I'm going on. Whatever. That's awesome though. It's awesome that you're able to move forward like that, and not allowing this person's energy to affect you this way. Now, please keep in mind, I'm saying this person, but it doesn't have to be a person. It can be a situation, something happening, that you're just like, oh, well, you know what? I know this is happening right now. However, I'm not going to put my energy into that. I'm just going to go ahead and move forward. Okay. And it could also be a job. Um, you know, it could be a boss, but it's like you're walking away because that person's in the background, like behind your head. It's like you're just not even, it's like, oh, well, so what? Energy. And so it's almost like though you're walking away or you've already walked away. Wow. Okay, this is empowering. Okay, Spirit, please show me more about this balanced person, please. Okay, here. Thank you. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this balanced person, I'm seeing like a little teddy bear, and that's a symbolization for me of someone knowing how to use their intuition, because a bear knows instinctively when to go into that cave for hibernation, right? And they know instinctively when it's time to come out. And when they come out, it's like, they're looking for this new adventure, seeing what's fresh and new, new things they can explore, which would mean, in your case, new opportunities, things like that. Now, however, on this feminine energy side, that's like the screaming or the yelling or the major shock factor, like it's like, and I'm getting like, I can't believe. So it's like someone could be really just so angry, like, I can't believe you're doing this, or I can't, so that kind of energy at this balanced person. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Please tell me more about this person that is not in good balance. Now, this could be, okay, I need to give okay, yeah, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so Spirit just told me mental illness. So there could be, this person could have some form of mental illness or not getting clarity mentally. They may not be able to see the whole picture. Now, so disclaimer, I am not a licensed psychologist, counselor, psychiatrist, anything like that. Okay, so if you feel like you need some sort of help with, things having to do with uh, emotions or mental clarity, please, please, please seek a qualified licensed professional, okay, for that. I'm solely telling you what I'm seeing coming from Spirit. But spiritually, I'm seeing this person, mentally, There's something going on there. See, guys, I set an intention when people come to this. When people come to watch my readings, I set an intention that those who watch each reading, it's going to be for, if you're called to click on this, it's going to be for you. Okay. So that being said, I feel like your person has some kind of, and this could be a mental blockage, but then again, it could be some sort of mental imbalance. They're not, it's like this mental imbalance is not allowing them to see the actual truth of what's going on in your life. Okay, here, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, bigger, please. Okay, bigger. Okay, so now what I'm seeing is, I'm seeing an energy here. A feminine's head turned upside down. Now, excuse me, what that means for me is that someone with that feeling of, like I'm about to crack. Sometimes when we get so overwhelmed, or we're so busy, we've got so much going on that we just feel like we're about to just crack open. Like, like, oh my gosh, how much more can I take? Right. And so I feel like there's, again, some kind of mental instability here with a person. But then I'm also seeing this other person that I feel like is the balanced one. And again, they're not even paying attention to that person with the head that's upside down. Okay. Um, it's like they're just looking off into the distance, contemplating, okay, what am I going to do next? Do I want to do this, or do I want to, they're thinking about their own life. They're thinking about, what is it that they want to create next, things that they want to do. But I do feel like this person is in the background. This other person is in the background, and it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's almost like an energy of, they feel like they're being eaten alive because you're moving forward, or because you're doing what you're called to do. Okay, Spirit, show me more, please, about this other person. What does the collective need to know about this other person here? Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing, I just saw a lioness. Okay. This time, this lioness, I feel like, is representing those who are watching this. Now, this lioness is literally looking at this other person. Now, the person that had the head flipped upside down, about to crack, now their head's sideways. Okay. Which is still kind of the same meaning. All right. But it's like this lioness is looking at this person somewhat with compassion, but somewhat not actually allowing that person's feelings to affect them. But it's like noticing that this person's there. There's some kind of mental imbalance, or this person is just, it's like acknowledging this person isn't telling the truth about something, or can't see things clearly, like you're seeing them, but it's like you're not being affected. Again, it's almost like this cute little sweet lioness. Now listen, A lion knows when to pounce. Okay, a lion knows how to watch their prey, let their prey run their energy out, and then they will pounce on them. Okay, a lioness is an animal that will allow their prey to basically do all the work, while the lion and the lioness, they rest, they rejuvenate their bodies, and then they're like, uh-huh, now I got you. Okay, so for some of you, what this could actually mean is that you're, of course, you're not giving that other person the time of day. Okay, because you realize it's not going to do anything to benefit you to do that. Okay, it's only going to make this person seem more twisted, or seem more what's the word, erratic. um so it's kind of like, you're like, okay, for some of you now, I'm trying to figure out the best way to say this. It's like, allow this person to figure it out themselves, because it's almost a feeling, because I'm feeling compassion from you, like you have um attempted to explain things to this person, and this person wouldn't listen, or you felt like this person didn't hear things you were saying. Okay, so you're just kind of sitting back, and you do see them, but at the same time you're not allowing that person's energy to affect you. However, it's also like this feeling of, oh yes, thank you, Spirit. So Spirit just showed me in vision glasses on this lioness's face, like reading glasses, and made this lioness look like a grandma, okay, with a little nightcap on. So that's telling me that you were very nurturing to this person, okay, really motherly, or this person could have seen you as motherly, could have been a mother, grandmother. Take this how it resonates for you. But it's like you were really, when the relationship with this person, place, or situation was in your life, you were very nurturing the best way that you knew how. And this person, it's like no matter how much you did that, this other person either wanted more, 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 okay? Or this other person just completely could not see things clearly. It could have been someone starting drama, telling lies. Um, but you did the best you could, and you were very compassionate about the best way that you could. Okay. And so now it's like you're just seeing this person, it's like their head's going every which direction, almost like a weeble wobble. One minute they seem mentally sound, and then the next minute they're doing or saying something off the wall. So it's like, I don't see that you're, for many of you, that you're having a full attachment with this person, but I'm still getting this. I see you. It's like almost like you don't trust this person. Okay, Spirit, show me one more thing about this other person, please. Oh, and I just looked up at my screen at the time, and it says 1919. Please look up angel number 1919 and intuitively figure out what that means for you. Now, what I'm getting from 19, a spirit said stop. Okay, so I'm supposed to tell you. Okay, so 1919 for me, that means, for me, that there's some type of ending of a situation coming in with new beginnings, because you have the two nines and you have the two ones. Okay, so This is definitely some kind of ending that's already taken place or getting ready to happen. You're turning away. It's like you've pretty much turned your back on this person in a sense. It's like you see them, but you're not going to allow them to be in your energy anymore and affect you in any way. Okay, it's like you have let's see, you know that you did everything you could, that you knew how to do with compassion and with love. Okay, and this person, you understand this person, there's something going on. Again, it could be mentally, it could be just the fact that this other person, um, maybe they're immature, maybe they're just too young, they haven't experienced enough like you have to really get the full effect of seeing the whole picture. Okay, but whatever the reason, it's like you've turned your back on this person. Um, you still see them because you don't trust them, but at the same time, you're completely moving forward and happy and content in your life. Okay, and it's almost like a feeling of, for some of you, it's almost like this feeling of, because I did see the bear earlier, of, I know how to use my instincts. So for some of you, you could be actually being shown things about this person by spirit. Um, for some of you, you could actually be like in vision or hearing, if you're clairaudient, or some way, somehow, some of you may be getting information that's coming through that this person's just really doing or saying some twisted things, and I will leave it at that. So it's almost like you had no other choice but to walk away, even though you didn't really want to. This person gave you no other choice. But since you walked away from that negative energy, it's like you're moving forward now, or getting ready to move forward, and it's like your life is so much more peaceful now without that person being in your life. Wow. Okay, that's what I have for you on the crystals. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has with the cards. Yeah, please look up that 1919. I'm not kidding. Anyone that is new to my channel, angel numbers, or you can also look up spiritual meaning of and type in the number that you see if you're seeing recurring numbers or number synchronicities. And always when you are looking things up, especially if you're looking them up online, please be very careful. Use your discernment, use your intuition, and take only what resonates in your life at that time. Okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, what guidance would you like to give the collective for today's reading for October 30th, 2022, please, Spirit? What guidance? Woo, thank you. Okay, please, Spirit. Yes, very strong. More from this deck. No. Okay, thank you. Okay, the first one we have, oh wow, Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. Very beautiful. And that's the number 10. Okay, so now I got a lot that comes through this. Um, you know, for me, the number 10, it's like if you look, okay, the best way I can explain it, of how I like to explain the number 10, is if you look at a book. Okay, now let's imagine this book. It has a preface, okay, and not only does it have a preface, but But then, once you read that preface, which is not numbered, okay, then you go on into the actual book, starting with chapter 1. Okay, so then when you get to chapter 1, that's when the story actually begins to unravel. It begins to unfold. Now, the preface is the point of, I like to kind of look at it as the full card. Okay. It's telling about the journey ahead. Okay. But yet you don't know all the ins and outs. Okay. So now if you look at chapter 1 as the magician card in the tarot. Okay. So the chapter 1, that's where you're actually manifesting what the rest of the book is going to be about. Okay. So now, with that thought in mind, the number 10 is like something ending. There's an end of a cycle. So again, that goes back to walking away from this person's energy. Okay, whether you actually block this person, walk away from this person or not, you're walking away from their energy. Okay, so this person could still be in your life somehow, distantly or something like that. Doesn't mean you've actually blocked them, but you're guarding your space with that energy, or from that energy. I'm sorry. So it's like, as this cycle is closing, you're beginning to go to a new sequel, a new book. Okay. Now, as that's closing, if you think of arrows being in the air, being shot up in the air, okay, now those are already in momentum. They're already going. Okay. So unless something way up in the sky stops those arrows, that momentum's still going, and it has to keep going until they hit their target or hit the ground. Okay. Now, what I feel like Spirit's saying to you is, now that you are understanding that this cycle is ending and a new book needs to be written, okay, starting with the preface is the time, with the full card of something new, something adventurous. Spirit is wanting you to go on and begin living in that preface, okay, of that book. Um, Begin manifesting while those arrows are still in momentum, so that when those arrows fall, even if it's this person, let's say the arrows are representing this person saying something mean to you, okay, and it was hurtful, and you don't understand why in the world, how they even get that in their head, right? Okay, so that's already in momentum. So if you're going to be starting a new book or starting a new cycle, Spirit's telling you right now is the time to go ahead and be manifesting the preface to that book. Okay, that new book that's coming in. How do you want that new book to play out? And almost everyone, of course, we want it to be loving and happy and abundant, right? So you don't want to wait until those arrows hit the ground and say, oh, woe is me. Okay, right? You want to go ahead and say, okay, I know at some point that tower moment's going to hit. Those arrows are going to hit the ground. Okay, so when the arrows hit the ground, I already want to have abundance in motion. I already want to have abundance that's going to write my next book, and I want my next book to be all about my abundance and my love and happiness and all those things. Okay, so that's what I get from the number 10. And then if you look at it this way, the number 10 is also the number 1. Okay, because 1 plus 0, we have 1. Now, the number 1, again, that magician card. So it's the first chapter in this book. And so just keep in mind that you are the person that writes your story. Okay, so again, it's just a reminder, make sure that while the arrows are in the air, before they touch down, before that tower moment hits, go ahead and manifest what your next book's going to be about. So even though that does hit on the ground, anything that person says, anything that person may do, to hurt your feelings or talk about you or, anything like that, that's going to help you to be able to basically turn your head to them, turn your back to them, not really, what's the word, Spirit? Not really allow your emotions or your um, thoughts to be affected by things that that person may do or say. Okay? Very good, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, and what was the bottom of that? The abundant universe will provide. Yeah, so that just goes again with what I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you there. The next one we have, oh my God, oh my gosh. Okay, so the next one we have the number 35, the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Oh my gosh. Now, the number 35, I'm going to give you the number 8. Please look up 35 as well. Now, the number 8, this could happen fast. Okay, so this could be like a very quick tower moment where, or, you could have already been in this energy or getting ready to step into this energy. Okay, but it's going to happen quickly for many of you. And so that's the thing is the number 8, see, that goes along with the 8 of Wands card. Okay, it's happening fast. The wands are in the air like the arrows. Okay, so that's just Spirit saying right here again. Can't make this up, guys. As the wands or as the arrows are in the air, it's time now to go ahead and start manifesting your next book. Okay, how you want things to play out. So this can also be about communication. Number 8 is about communication for me. And also, for some of you, this could be about moving or air travel, something like that. But I really feel like the main thing is it could be happening quickly. It has to do with some kind of communication. Again, remember, it was like in the beginning, this feminine energy had that shock factor, looked like she could have been yelling. Again, doesn't have to be female. Thank you, Spirit. So Spirit just wants you to know again that this is there's a divine plan in the works. And remember, how we react to situations is what we're putting out into the universe with our feelings. That's what we get back as well. Okay, that same frequency. All right, that's what I have for you. May you have an extremely blessed and loving day. Bye-bye.